Alright everyone. So what I want to start doing now is I want to start improving the controls for the wizard. So right now the wizard only goes up, down, left and right, but I also want the wizard to go diagonally. This is a little bit more tricky than you might think, because it's going to involve getting Scratch to appreciate what happens when two keys are combined. And so we're going to have to figure out how to do that. But before we do that, I want to prepare for it by kind of cleaning up my controls. See, the problem with the controls as they are at the moment is they're all quite repetitive. So if you look at when the up arrow key is pressed and when the down arrow key is pressed, you get pretty much the same set of instructions. If health is greater than 0, set direction to, oh, here's the difference. It says 0 here, but it says 180 here. Pointing direction, 0 here, 180 here. Take 1 step, move 10 steps. So it's almost the same, there's just a couple of differences in the numbers. And then the same happens when the right arrow is pressed and when the left arrow is pressed. Now, what's wrong with that, you might ask? Well, the problem with that is that if I want to change these, if I want to kind of update them or add an improvement or something, then I've got to add an improvement here, and then here, and then I've got to do it here, and then I've got to do it here. So that's one problem with it. And that alone is enough to make us clean this up and try to do something that's a little bit more efficient. So what I want to do is I want to create a new block. I want to call it walk, but I want to add an input this time. Okay, this is the first time we've done this. So click on that. And it says number or text, and I'm going to write a word in here that says degrees. And what that is it's telling me that the input to walk is going to be a number from 0 to 360, telling me which direction to walk in. So if it's 0, then it's walk straight up. If it's 90, then it's walk across. If it's 180, it's walk down. And if it's 270, it's walk to the left. So this is going to take an actual input. Okay? Okay, so now I've got my new block. And then what this is going to do is it's going to replace all of this in each of the arrows. So as follows. So I drag this over to here. And then all I need to do is grab walk here. And then, because walking up is walking at 0 degrees, I'll just put a 0 there. And then that's it. So this code is now finished. And what happens is when you press the up key, it's going to say, oh, walk 0. And then it's going to figure out what walk 0 is from this over here. Now, right now, we've not completed this over on the right, this definition, because it's got the zeros here when it should have a blank variable. I'll show you what I mean. So grab the word degrees. I'll just pop it in there. Pop it in there. And pop it in there. So wherever there's a direction number, replace it with this. We can leave this number here 10 because that's not a direction number. That's telling you how far to move, not which direction to move in. It's just these zeros here that you need to change. So now what happens is when I press the up key, it's going to walk 0. What does that mean? It's going to do this, but with 0 in for degrees. So it's going to check whether health is greater than 0. It's going to set... Oh, I'm sorry. That's a mistake. Okay. That's a different 0. So it's going to check whether health is greater than 0. It's then going to set direction to degrees, which in this case will be 0. It's going to point in direction degrees, which will be in this case be 0. It's going to take 1 step, and it's going to move 10 steps. So it's going to basically move up, which is what we want. Now this, I can just throw away. And, oh, before I do that, just make a note of the number. It's 180. So throw it away. Replace it with walk 180, which is the same as walk down. And I grab this. Throw this away. Walk right arrow, so it's walk 90. And then finally, this one. Same again, just throw the old controls away. Walk. And here I've got a choice. I can put 270 or Scratch also allows me to put -90. And actually, if I put in 270, I think it changes it to -90. Oh, it didn't this time. Okay, well, whatever. So now we've simplified all of our controls. And now they all do the same thing, but suppose I want to change something for all of them, then I only need to change it in one place over here, which is much, much, much more convenient for what's to come. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.